Okay, just want to do a quick comparison of the 2012 all-wheel drive Toyota Matrix rear strut and the 2007 Prius rear strut. This is a Toyota, actual Toyota part. The other is a KYB, I assume OM, original manufacturer spec. Anyhow, just out of curiosity, mainly this, you see the discussion where the springs from the Matrix are swapped out with the springs from the Prius, with that perch also being removed and placed over the perch on the Prius strut. Well, I figured, I happened to see somebody on, I think it was a off-road Prius Facebook group, said he just swapped this whole strut in. And, obviously, if you want to lift, that's not what you want to do. And I don't believe these are stock. So, even though it does look a little leaky, it doesn't appear to be on the inside. Still, figured I'd measure just to see what does that look like. And bolt-wise, that diameter is significantly different. I don't know if that doesn't make sense. This pattern, though, looks like it's correct. The only exception is, you see here is going to be the fixed bolt. So there'd be a nut you'd remove on the Prius, and on the Matrix, you see the bolts on the strut mount itself. So there is a possibility of, it looks like the spacing's correct. If you did want to kind of like you see maybe the Subaru guys or others, where they use a strut mount as part of the actual spacer. So maybe cut material out. Actually, you could probably just use another strut mount, but maybe flip it upside down. I wouldn't recommend that without removing some material. And then, possibly use this material and just weld that'd be the tube to space. But anyways, the bolts are the same. So it's looks like a 10 mil, I guess an M10. Don't quote me, it might be an M12. But the outside diameter does measure 10 mil for my generic calipers. But again, though, you see the difference. Their pattern distances look the same, so they should be pretty close. So yeah, possibly for material for a lift, custom lift, but yeah, otherwise, I guess the spring thickness does look a little more on the Matrix. So uncompressed, possibly that would be useful, especially when you add that perch space or spacing difference in there, maybe. But this is. Yeah, this is what I'm observing right now, so hopefully the camera doesn't go all wonky, because it seems every time I move the camera around observing this, the position goes off. But yeah, there we go. I'm documenting a little more detail, hopefully, for any of those curious-minded and inquiring, and I guess wondering.